it's good.
It's not good, yeah. It's not good.
It's good for the woman to take charge.
I
take her charge and drive the country. You know, shape the nation.
You should have been here.
But it's good to listen to you and watch you too. You do exceptionally well. French people, merci beaucoup.
Okay, and we are getting into the newspapers. And Daily Graphic and Ekitamin. Daily Graphic say, let peace prevail. Mrekuduka urges Kenya's youth and Newmont. High Court dismisses Jomro election petition. And also, Shraj confirms conflict of interest petition against Edu Boaheng. More than 50% Ghanaians obese. I don't think so. Also, I don't know. Oh, check your body mass index now. You know. Yeah. Hey. More than 50%.
That BMI, it's some way.
It's some way.
Whatever you do, you feel.
They will tell you are obese.
Yeah.
More than 50% of Ghanaians obese. They are serious.
We need a new calculator. The BMI,
it's not helping us.
I swear.
Ahead of 2023 budget Thursday, ambitious revenue mobilization critical. Institute of Economic Affairs, IE, and ECA. Enti the woman in say mama ko page 16 honom no mo de Jomro case na ba no Jomro case no people saw it from afar say enkosi hwe and indeed enkosi hwe court no add this missing case no.
I mean a man for so bisa say how different is it from the
Asin North one? So
maybe I guess never have.
Yeah, but me I explain the things to us. Exactly.
You can explain. Because in one breath, one person has been asked to stay out of parliament. And in another breath, another person is being ushered right in the corridors of parliament.
Yes. So, and the petitioner's case are almost the same.
Similar. And Tina, I was saying, like some explanation,
but
at least.
What the judge said was that before the woman contested for the 2022 parliamentary elections, and now she has denounced her nationality with Ivory Coast.
So it's the issue of the date and the timing.
Yes, exactly.
Similar to the Asin North. He also said he has also renounced his.
But he is yet to prove that. Yeah. But I think this woman was able to prove. So before she registered with the Electoral Commission, now we denounce it.
Right.
Enti abusuafo de aba nyina ne se Jomro MP no Docas afotofe enura secondary high court ekwa asitena no mo say ni case no omo de bae no magbatu agu kire se maame no onto mra bia wo se na oye Ivory Coast ni die nanso ansa na obeba be register se yento ne so aba no medi mra hye bedwani wo krom ha no na wadi now se ne nationality ne dada. And indeed, Ivory Coast for Emremuno, say, obey or my fufro be soon nipa, and as obey or my fufro be soon this year. Automatically, no crown or wedding now, so that. That's what they do. And you know, sanity. And you judge and say, as some day, or about to go. Now, you're seeing me at my Thursday, your budget never basso.
Say that Parliament say they will give their reports. Ad hoc committee Bema report on the censure motion.
Yes.
And to share maybe from the aftermath of the censure motion.
Yes. But Thursday soon a Black Stars Bebo match no. Budget and the match.
And the match no.
Well.
Maybe I said budget usually takes place in the morning.
But maybe a whole conversation no. Well, young Shay, you need the by I and Rawomo press conference ahead of the budget. No?
I must say that.
And they are saying say ambitious revenue mobilization is critical. Yes. Almost say there are a lot of loopholes in our system with regards to revenue mobilization. And see almost says our loopholes and they should seal them. Na omo pe nyansa kwan so evade taxes no so yenko omo nyina so ne yenko taxes ne yenfa nya oman ye
omo anka bibia about expanding the tax net.
In fact,
you can e-levy yourself no meti omo
say e-levy ne kra yen reduce no.
Thank you. They've turned around to come out to say that mobilization should be intensified.
Yes.
It's critical.
And still they are saying they should reduce the e-levy. Omama, 21 proposals for the 2023 budget.
Okay.
21 proposals on about number 7 is to reduce e-levy to 0.5% to avoid evasion. They are saying that because of the rate in people are evading the e-levy.
Maybe they have a point.
Yeah. And many others almost say government should reduce their size. Government size, or say ministries, should be reduced to 12. Sector and regional ministers should be reduced to 40. That's what the IEA is saying. And almost say government flagship programs, and also so they should review them so that it be reduce your budgetary costs, and a whole lot. One, Makumako 21 days.
Move on free SHS.
And one is almost a flagship programs. They didn't mention any specific one. Your strategy for to say they've received conflict of interest investigations against Ora Edubuahin and the strategy for Bonwamani. Back page of the Daily Graphic. I am focused on Ghana clash. Ronaldo.
Hey.
I see.
See you, Rankasa. I see the near break.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, then I'm sorry you'll be disappointed anyway.
He spoke to Maurice Kwanzaa, Doha.
Graphics Maurice Kwanzaa.
Yes.
Right.
Or say he is focused on Ghana clash. Hey, any Ghana you won't.
Oh, you'll be disappointed. Disappointed.
But yesterday I was so disappointed. My team lost.
Tell you, my sister.
Senegal lost.
I tell you,
I was so sad.
Yeah.
I missed money.
Yeah. His absence was felt.
Oh, it was really felt. It was so obvious.
Yep.
It was obvious.
Because when your chances be a normal DD grow up.
To be converted. Oh.
Anyway, Yensha the Chronicle can On the front page of the Chronicle, we have Jomoro MP Floor's petitioner. Court says she was validly elected. Aisha Wang drops Efadate as counsel.
Hey.
That's a question. A question headline. The Chronicle is
they are asking a question.
Yeah. And then Alan Cash cashes in big time in Tamale. Also, another interesting story. It's on the third page of the Chronicle. A funeral attended by the new Patriotic Party presidential aspirant John Alan Kojo in Tamale recently to honor one of his ardent supporters, Hajia Fadila Tahidu, turned into a mini carnival as hundreds of mourners swarmed around the aspirant, singing his praises. Among the chants from the teeming fans were "No Allah, no vote, Alan Cash, Adro, so and Alan Cash, the people's choice." So I guess in a nutshell, as the political season approaches, he was, mobbed by some party fans.
He went for a funeral.
This one, is normal. All the aspirants will receive all. Yes. And an interesting headline is also on the same page as the Alan Cash story. Baumia, be still, economy will definitely be turned around. And a few paragraphs of the story says, Dr. Mahamudu Baumia, the vice president and head of the economic management team, has assured Ghanaians that the prevailing economic challenges in the country will be overcome and economic prosperity restored. He noted that the current economic difficulties and uncertainty is not lost on government, and that all is being done to surmount the obstacles in the country's way. The vice president was confident that challenges will be resolved sooner than later to the glory of God. Wow.
He spoke at the church in Tema.
Okay. And how could be?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then my feel like
Senia all can you say it is true. Nobody can deny the fact to say Ghana yeding, Sikase mwa yeding, Bibia yeding. But government is not sitting down on yeshi. So certainly the economy will bounce back.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
And that is the assurance we all need. Because
and it should be regular. Like Honorable
Kennedy
said some time back, aside the president, the vice president should be coming out, consistently.
All of them.
The finance minister, the Bank of Ghana, what's his name? The governor. They should be coming out frequently, especially the measures the president announced during the
live broadcast.
Exactly. What is happening to it? It's almost 2 weeks now, right? Or 3 weeks since the live broadcast.
Yeah.
So
almost a month.
Yeah. So what's going on? I mean, they should give us an update. All right. Another interesting headline for me is on page 2 of the Chronicle. It says, road crashes, deaths in Ashanti reduced by 18% in 10 months. For me, that's a laudable achievement because to save a life or an injury goes so much to, inure to the human development. And the Ashanti region has seen a decrease in deaths through road crashes this year, recording 377 from January to October, as against 450 within the same period in 2021. The figure translates to a decrease of about 18% in the number of deaths recorded in 2022. Now, what was saying to reduce road crashes for me it's very key.
Very.
At least you walk across then somewhere along the line, nipa no. They get a phone call that the unfortunate has happened and you are at the hospital. It's not a pleasant thing
at all.
To be at the end of the line.
It's very important to say to reduce this carnage on our roads. She said that no bugoso or timber car. I mean, what is that?
Charlie. So when I'm following tracks.
Yeah, you should be. You should be afraid.
I don't even argue with them. Just go. I give them all the space to go.
Either you bypass them or you let them go.
Because it's quite dangerous.
Yeah, very.
And the Chronicle is also asking if Ifadate has been dropped as counsel for Aisha Wang. Right. It's also another story on page 2 of the Chronicle. Well, if you want to know the details, grab a copy of the Chronicle and go through the story yourself. Any more interesting headlines on your side?
Yeah. Mumayanko Daily Statesman. Daily Statesman say UK Armed Forces Minister tax Africa on terrorism. Kroma Ajad second cleanest municipality. Okay. Couple construct. I'll go for that story.
Yeah.
Couple construct accident emergency center for Uoso Hospital. Oh my idea.
Yeah.
The storms will be over. Baumia assures government is working hard for economic turnaround. And see, Mamin call page 4. Na me first sorry no Emra. You see the Krowo Municipal Assembly in the Greater Accra region has been adjudged the second cleanest municipality out of the 261 metropolitan municipal and district assemblies in the country at the Maiden National District Awards. Sir, you yada almost
one can't the leading or the first.
I think it was Temao.
Oh, okay.
I think it was Tema. So the municipal chief executive for Krowo Municipal Assembly, Joshua Nibote, dedicated the award to the Greater Accra Regional Minister Henry Clottey, whose operation Clean Your Frontage has been his inspiration. He further commended the chiefs and the people of Krowo management and staff of the Municipal Assembly for their efforts and dedication towards keeping the municipality clean. Well, if they've been able to do it, and the Lanquantana Madina for Somonsomonye Momoy.
Whom,
yeah. You fear for Monsomonye Momoka.
They should.
Yo, apart from that, Dr. Baomia's story and the other papers anymore. Yeah. Now, terrorism. There's this conference ongoing in Accra about terrorism. Some African countries have come together to talk about it. And the UK Armed Forces Minister was the functioner. Otu Omofo said the terrorism that we are talking about and it is real. And that is why they are sharing ideas how they can combat that.
That conference it will actually climax today with the president
attending. Oh, okay.
And for that reason, the president of the European Council. Charles Michel yesterday was at the Jubilee House to pay a courtesy call on the president, and they mentioned this terrorism issues in the sub-region and how to deal with them. So at 10 o'clock, all roads lead to Kempinski Hotel for the climax of this Accra Initiative is called.
Yeah, Accra Initiative, yes.
Summit. So we'll see what will come out of it.
For those of you who don't know, Palos is our presidential correspondent. Did you know my fellow?
I
see my fella.
Okay, another time. Right, so if you permit me, let's cross the border small as we keep on reviewing the newspapers. In South Africa, the Court of Appeal says Jacob Zuma should go back to jail. You know, he was released for some time on one or two issues, but on medical parole. But the judge, the South African Supreme Court, has ordered him to return to prison. So it remains to be seen what's going to happen. Also, an earthquake occurred in Indonesia yesterday, and it's been very devastating. So far, according to the Daily Guide, 162 people are reported dead. And if 162 people are reported dead, you can imagine the number of injuries. Yes, and over 2,000 homes have been lost. And almost immediately, this earthquake in Indonesia measured 5.6 on the Richter scale. Usually that's how they measure the intensity and the magnitude of earthquakes. And not too long after, another earthquake happened in the Solomon Islands. That's also in that Pacific region of the world. And that one too recorded a 7.0 magnitude quake on the Richter scale. So our hearts goes out to all those living in that part of the world. And then, you know, you lose some members of your family, your property, everything you've saved in life. So we can only thank God for our blessings in Africa, where these natural disasters don't really occur here. It's only human disasters.
You see,
so we'll take our human
caused
disasters
by ourselves.
Right, so this is what I have
guide.
Yes, for today.
The new crusading guide.
Right.
Let's support government to do more for Ghana and here back to Ghanaians. Economic crisis, we will weather this storm and turn things around, Baumia assures. Alan Shematin captures northern region as supporters chant no Alan, no votes. What a headline. Lotto operators fight government over poor treatment. Well, the new crusading guide now, or NPP Communications Director Richard Ahiagba, and an info dahe, and was say, Ghana phone na young Koswa say your best support to a bino. We should continue to support the government. Na Danyara, and Yama Bekoye Ama or Mino. Said the Vice President Eddie Kanyakano, or say this storm too shall pass. And the government will turn things around. And Ghana for Yama Yakuma and Toyem. Lotto operators also say or more any abino air kuno. Almost say abaning treaty or muye intino. Ora Lancha Martin Senia Palos D Kankan or call Northern Region. Now supporters in Chester no alarm, no vote. Almost say MPP form for Alambra. Na eno nebebwa or Montino. And also some the new crusading guide of Bokratano, Eddie Abba. Yeah, I think that would be all for the newspaper review segment.
Right.
Yeah.
Now World Cup no country.
Oh.
Because me when me line up already, and I giddy.
Line up for the finals and now there. And for Ghana Blasters.
Ghana Black Star.
Blasters will be at the final.
Some will predict here. The last time.
Sir, go final.
I now can't
semi-final. But Nina, I will reserve them till they play their first game. It would determine whether I would say they will be at the final or not.
Media, I have the hope and the vim say Chale will go that far. At least semi-final.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I'm not here until then, these are the kind of players I'm expecting.
Okay.
Well, people might ask why, but I think the Kumasi Asante Kotoko goalkeeper should be imposed for me.
Okay.
Lad, Ibrahim should be imposed. Then the Leicester City defender, Amate Daniel Amate, should be, the back three should be Amate Salisu of Southampton and Jiku, Joseph Jiku. And then also in the middle we can have the Partey, the Kudus, And up front, Osman Bakari, Suleiman, and then Inaki Williams.
Okay.
So I think
it's a lineup now, the man.
Sure.
Coach Palos.
Of course, you know the World Cup comes every 4 years. So
of course,
please,
we need to enjoy it.
Yeah, we need to pay attention to it. So we wish Ghana all the best on Thursday as they take on Ronaldo's Portugal. So I can say he admits Ghana's quality and so
yeah. Since say the Ghana no, and Kofo who say you now you share Switzerland the crack on the ama when you cost
attention cost
yeah.
Anti back control Ronaldo. Sorry for you, but this time.
But the first game in the day, you never ball. Portugal never ball. Ronaldo for Yanni and Ombebo.
Yeah.
The players now go now go Ronaldo dear.
Only you.
Only. Hey, me partner we need see Roboy. That fear is MP.
Oh, yes sir. Right.
So yes sir. Okay, NT Ebushafo yebeda era first name go na mrefia de Palos ya na yaka
Isaac
Clottey.
She's an old second name Atukwe.
Hey, Atukwe le nu ko down.
Oh, no le the original Ghana.
Oh na.
The original Ghana nomenclature of my person is Atukwe.
Oh na. Ojo gbe den je.
He had the box aside, she can back in English. Since then, I'm a journalist. She was a near no Fiona.
Oh na, boy physique. Oh na.
Yes.
Oh, and see, ora Isaac Clottey and yet news editor I want Netu TV. Or some say a presidential correspondent. And see, or call Accra initiative no. Now the whole story is in a bread net to for why. That's the papa. For just gone by the newspaper review segment of the dialogue program. Enti se CID enche na ye call ye guest ko na ye ne edin komo. Ene ye ne lawyer Steven Asante